Hello everyone, my name is XFreds, and welcome back to another video. We're doing another group discussion video, which we haven't done in a very long time. Last time we did it was relating the previous Steel Wool games, Help Wanted 2 and Security Breach, regarding stuff for those games. I'm joined by my good friends, Brandon Monster, Freddy Fazbear 247, and Project Power, along with John Mendoza, which will also be here shortly.
Whoa.
Hi.
I'm not gonna be here long, but yeah, hi.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I should I should also briefly mention, Freddy is only going to be here for the intro because he's got some.
He has to work.
He's a very busy. He's a very busy man. But yeah.
And I'm here. I'm just silent for the beginning bit, I guess.
Yeah. Now, at the time of this recording, Five Nights at Freddy's: Secret of the Mimic is only 1 day away from releasing.
It's crazy. Am I allowed to give a brief description of what Five Nights at Freddy's: Secret of the Mimic is?
I believe it is necessary for a video like this.
Yeah. So, Five Nights at Freddy's: Secret of the Mimic is the 11th game in the Five Nights story. The special thing about it, it takes place before any of the games ever happened. You play as someone known as Arnold, who works for Fazbear Entertainment. And during his shift, one of his employers, I believe his boss, maybe, I don't know, has messaged him to go to Edwin Murray's costume manor to pick up an endoskeleton named the Mimic, who first appeared in Ruin, but first was in the books called the Tales from the Pizzaplex book. Your job is simple: get in and grab the Mimic and get out. However, there's a problem. The Mimic is in there and he is aggressive. Obviously he's in there, that's the reason why you're there. But can you survive the horrible nightmare just to get an endoskeleton for the company?
Yeah.
Or will you not? There's multiple characters that you can encounter on your journey. Can you survive? Once more.
Now, it is worth noting that there have been some YouTubers that have already posted gameplay videos of the first 40 minutes of the game, which we are not going to talk about any further in this video.
We can talk about one bit, because that was at the PAX West demo, unless we can't.
I don't think we can, because the people that were at the PAX West demo, they didn't even show any gameplay for it.
But they did explain it, and apparently a bit of it was in the full version the YouTubers played. So
but we're not going to be talking about any of the gameplay, the actual extra gameplay that we got from the YouTubers playthrough.
Okay.
That's because as much as I want to bring out as much information as possible, well, I don't want to do it in the form of spoilers necessarily.
Yeah, but before we get into it, if you also want to know, this is to all PS5 players. If you can pre-order Secret of the Mimic, but since it's almost a day until release, when you pre-order it, it's going to auto-download to your PS5 console, and you get to see it on your thing. I can even show you. Is your thing on the Discord?
No, it's currently on an image about Secret of the Mimic. Why are we? Do you want us to show that?
I'm gonna turn on my camera.
All right. Let's take a look.
This is it. Secret of the Mimic coming out June 13th. This is being recorded June 12th for 20 hours. And this is the icon for the game.
Everything we're gonna take a look at. We're gonna do a brief review of everything that we've been given. We're gonna take a look at all the teasers, the gameplay trailer from 3 months ago, a recap of what we gotten beforehand, like the Help Wanted 2 update and the initial title announcement.
Yeah, but before we do that, I
come
do
on.
want to do one thing.
What
There
else can we do? What else can we do?
There's one more. There's actually one more trailer. Well, it was the first trailer. It was called the trailer debut, and it was just the main reveal of the game title. But that's pretty cool to look at. 'Cause it's our first look at one of our.
Yes, that is what I meant by that. Let's go.
Yeah. So, do you want me to send you the link to the debut trailer?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So, 20 hours, about 5 minutes to 4, maybe 3. I'm not keeping count. Until Secret of the Mimic, which to you Americans here, it will be releasing at 1 p.m. And for Britain, for all you British people, including me, it will come out at 6 p.m.
Yep.
I will be streaming it on Twitch. So if anyone wants to come and see my first thoughts, I'll be streaming it on Twitch day one. Hopefully during the day, the hour the game comes out, since I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah. I hope to make a community post advertising it. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. In the teaser, so from the original teaser debut of Secret of the Mimic. All right.
No audio.
God.
There's the music box.
It's the only way I could show it to y'all. This firebox. That's okay. So I'd like to go back a little bit. Obviously the music box right here. This is kind of this fooled everyone thinking that it was going to be a game surrounding the puppet, but it obviously wasn't.
Yeah. No, obviously it's not.
Now if we go back here, if you see that small flash right there, it said that's how we figured out this game was going to take place like 1979 right there.
1979.
Yeah. And then this was the name reveal, Secret of the Mimic. So yeah. The main takeaway from this trailer was for one we got a new character reveal, and for two we got a kind of a timeline, like origin reveal, like 1979 right there. That's how we got it. So yeah, nothing much to say here other than the trailer itself is greatly presented. It's just like an old 90s VHS tape footage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, onto the gameplay trailer. All right. Now we have the PS5 gameplay trailer. Now this was 7 months after the initial teaser trailer,
and this was revealed during PlayStation's State of Play.
Yes. This was revealed during the State of Play. This is how we got the release date of the game.
So let me explain the situation.
We see subtitles, so that's good enough.
Faster entertainment.
Abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries
while
attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or
It's an elephant.
We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly
Jackie
and
from
without
the bed.
incident. But just in
There's
case,
Jackie.
we suggest you get your affairs in order before
Whatever.
arriving.
That's not Jackie. That's the mushroom juice. Mushroom tank.
Yeah, no, I was just a little bit late.
Oh. Tiger Rock.
That was Dolly, I think.
Dolly,
Jesus.
Tiger Rock,
Same as
Dolly,
responsible for damage to
and
property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the
Five
Fazbear
Nights
team.
at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. June 13th, 2025.
What was this character's name?
This is Dolly. Dolly, something like that. It
Yeah,
was Dolly, I think.
I said
Dolly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
Dolly.
Dolly. I said Dolly. Alright.
Yeah, Dolly.
And then, then we have a new,
Maestro.
Music Man variant. Right here.
I think people call him Maestro Music Man or Maestro Man.
That could potentially be it.
Maybe his name will be revealed. His name will probably be revealed sooner or later.
Yeah. Now this is very now this trailer gave us the impression that the gameplay of this game was very much Poppy Playtime inspired.
Yeah.
Now that's just an assumption. That's obviously an assumption. But looking at the character designs, I'll mute it for a minute. Looking at the character designs right here, these are quite different compared to. Yeah, these are stuff you would see in a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, but they polished them up to make it work in a full-fledged mainline game. Characters like that, like staring deep into your soul, crawling through the vents, staring at you deeply with glowing eyes. Along with a lot of like design choices for these characters that are quite interesting. The gameplay did obviously look very similar to Security Breach, the gameplay style at least, but it did look mostly improved. It was the general consensus. But yeah. Now if you guys were to ask me my initial thoughts on this gameplay trailer, I would have answered this is a cool little snippet of the next mainline FNAF game, but it's gonna have to do a lot more for showing if it wants to prove it can be one of the best.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
not be a laggy mess like Scare Reach.
Now, granted, Steelwool has improved themselves. They brought us both the Help Wanted games, and they gave us the Ruin DLC for Security Breach, which were all really good.
Yeah, so we'll give them a second chance for this one.
Yeah, this is another AAA FNAF game like Security Breach, so yeah. Now, and plus, all the teasers that we've gotten for this game, along with more gameplay footage that we've gotten for it as well, it all builds up into something bigger. Okay, so we're at the Steam page now. We're gonna now this is the time to take a look. Now this is the portion of the video where we're gonna be taking a look at all the teasers. Freddy Fazbear 247 has stayed for his part of the recording, but now it's time it's time to finish what we can. Now, looking at what we have here, this seems like a room where we would have to do some sort of put back together kinda esque. It's very put back together esque kinda gameplay. At least that's what I'm getting the vibes from. We got this dude walking from the gate. As Project said, we're trying to retrieve this endoskeleton and get out. And because of that, the endoskeleton is gonna be in this endoskeleton in particular is obviously the Mimic. The Mimic is going to be hiding in each respective. Oh, hello, John. The Mimic is going to be hiding in a suit of some kind every time, just to catch us by surprise whenever we think we're gonna be when we think we're away from it. But even when we are away from it, that's obviously not gonna help us too much, though, because we got other stuff like this coming after us. This new Music Man, this new Music Man variant that we don't know the name of. The environments in this game do look very dark. Like it's not overly bright, it's not overly cheery like it was in Security Breach. Now I won't reveal what this is mainly about, because this was in Daco's video along with other content creators. But what I can say is that it'll be very, very, very important.
For a second, I thought this is an office.
This is an office. This is an office.
And also, we can see the letters MCM. I don't know what this stands for.
Mimic control. Mimic.
Probably not. Now,
a hippopotamus and a crocodile.
This was heavily theorized. This was heavily theorized to be Monty's predecessor. All the teasers do look really good, and there's even more of them that we're gonna pull up. Project got something else to point out.
Yeah. So, if you remember, Dorco interviewed mostly the game director of Five Nights at Freddy's Sequel of the Mimic, confirming the game was basically being put into idea phase in 2022. I think it began development after Help Wanted 2. But also, the one important thing we did forget, we're not going to watch a video on it because it'd be too long, is Help Wanted 2 did then get an update where the Mimic was added onto the stage thing, and if you threw something at him, a door would open.
Well, the Mimic themselves didn't get it wasn't in Help Wanted 2.
Yeah, he's on stage now. If you find the Tiger Rock plushie from going into the sister location level with
Tiger Rock.
Yeah, and to get the plushie, go into one of the sister location levels, I believe it's the Blore one, and type on the keypad 1979, referencing the year 1979, the year the game Secret of the Mimic takes place. So if you go through the doors that unlock if you throw something at the Mimic, you wind up a box and you hear Jackie's voice. And now there's puzzles everywhere in the levels. Well, there were if you're playing on this new update, which it should be for everyone now. Yeah. And when you get everything, you get a house with a code, which people thought was a release date, but no, it was not. It was far from it.
It was mainly used as a code to unlock the ending, the secret ending.
Yeah, and then you type the code in the machine behind the fan to get Mexis coming out trying to grab you before he gets put back in the machine and the van doors close and the van drives away. This is the flat van believed to have ran over David in the story where the Mimic originated from.
Yep.
But also, once you do this, you unlock a new character to view, being Jackie, one of the new enemies within Secret of the Mimic. And that's all you get, just to show you got the Secret of the Mimic ending in Help Wanted 2.
Yeah. Then you get Jackie. You get Jackie to have on your stage.
Yeah. But also, a little fun fact: Secret of the Mimic was revealed on the week of the 10-year anniversary for Five Nights at Freddy's, where a lot of things were revealed, announced. They all had a game to announce, and it was Secret of the Mimic. And yeah, they probably have more projects after this, but for now, Secret of the Mimic was revealed, and it is tomorrow. It will finally release to the public.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And-
Now there is a few more teasers to show. Oh, hold on. Now there is some more teasers to show off for Secret of the Mimic, along with some more gameplay footage. The gameplay footage that we got from last night looked very, very promising, and the way that how it was revealed was really cool. But we're not gonna get into that quite yet. There is some teasers that we've been getting ever since the 8th of June.
So this is like saying how many days remain until the game's release. Obviously, this has been 5. They've begun at 5 days, and there is something special if you do something that people used to do in Scott's teasers for his game.
For the older FNAF games, if you brighten up the image, or do whatever the hell you do with it, you're able to get some things behind these teasers. This isn't this. Now, I did get this from another Discord server that I am a part of, so yeah, the quality of the brightened up image isn't the greatest, but we are able to make out of some stuff that are behind it. Albeit it is quite hard to tell.
It is a piece of the workshop with one of the costumes in the background.
We do get some costumes. I think there's a vent up there.
Yeah.
In terms of what the rest of the background has to offer, it's hard to make it out, but it is interesting nonetheless.
So now I can actually see that character right there. That almost looks like Chica a little bit.
Yeah. Now, if we go into the number 4 one, we can actually make up a little bit more of what this one is.
That's a mask looking like to be of the bee, because the bee looks like it has the same shaped head, the same shaped smile. Just everything screams, it's a bee.
Yeah.
It's the bee.
Now, in terms of where this picture is being taken place, I'm still a little bit unsure. What do y'all think?
I think it might be one of the other workshops, because I think most of these might be workshops where the employees and Edwin Murray himself made some costumes, because it's a costume manor.
If we go into the number 3 one, I think this is the one. Come on, Project.
No, there was one thing you're missing. With the tweets, there's always a little message left from the tweets that I can read out whenever.
We're not meant to go there. We're not meant to read those yet.
You should have said you saved them for the end. I do apologize. You never told me.
I didn't think you'd want to read them.
What the fuck?
I do, but we'll save them for the end.
What's up?
We'll save them for the end. Not the end, but the end when you show all these teasers.
Yeah.
I can't hear you correctly.
This one.
Nothing. You said something.
This one shows off very
mannequins.
Yeah, we got some mannequins in this picture. For some, and one of the gameplay teasers was actually involving these mannequins.
Yeah, I've noticed. Have you noticed they all have like a bow tie and a speaker?
Yeah. There's a bow. There's a bow tie, specific line surrounding them. There's the number 9 at the bottom.
Araya, I can't.
And then something like some sort of message right there. Or we'll have to take a closer look at
the DMs.
But yeah, there's mannequins everywhere on air.
Yeah.
This doesn't
I got
look.
so many pinks.
This doesn't.
That was me.
Really? Really?
This doesn't. This
Look at
doesn't.
Slenderman gonna be the mimic.
This doesn't look. This doesn't look to be a workshop. But I could be wrong.
Ramos is gonna bring a gun at me. Just wait.
This one honestly kind of looks like it's being taken place outside. Not gonna lie.
Let me take a closer look.
Okay, now that looks like. This looks like a ginormous creature just got killed already, so I'm guessing this could be like...
actually, yeah, it does look like that, because you can see the hands.
So I'm guessing, like, we're gonna defeat this monster at the end.
No, they wouldn't have shown it at the end, but wouldn't have shown the ending, but... in these
the only
teasers,
thing, the only thing is, why are they showing us their face? Like the boss, they couldn't just keep that until the end.
Maybe they don't have that mask. It could be one of these empty suits that I've heard will be around the manor.
Well, we don't know yet.
This part right here kind of threw me off because it was
I kind of feel like they should have just they should have used something else instead of like
It might
spoiling
be a
like.
It might be a scrapyard. It might not be even a boss fight. We're just assuming it's a boss fight when it might not even be a boss fight. This could be a scrapyard, and this was one of the things that were thrown out.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. We don't even know yet.
And even on the final day, it's still hard to make out what's being shown.
Okay, for a little bit, it looks like a bear or a dog. I can see the nose and the jaw.
Is it even showing off? Is it even showing
a dog?
Anyone?
Did you just say a dog?
No. Relax.
No.
It looks like a bear. But don't tell me we're gonna get to see Fredbear. Well, to be honest with you, this is like all the way in the back in time. We don't even know the year where Friendly Dire was.
Well, it was probably open during the time because in the trailer, apparently on some of the pizza boxes, it was Fredbear Family Diner branding, so the restaurant must have been open back at that time.
Didn't we get poster reveals for Secret of the Mimic as well?
Yeah.
One of them was Fredbear's. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say this could be like an origin. Like we get to see Fredbear like gets deployed and sent to like in the truck.
Well, we'll just have to see.
Maybe.
Now Project over here is gonna read off of each of the posts for from the countdown posters.
Yeah, so I'll explain. When Steel posted them, I think on Twitter or Blue Skies, either one, they had these messages attached with them. Oh, here's the day 5-1, 5 days to go. You've heard the stories, you felt the fear. Are you ready for Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic? Then the day 4-1 is 4 days until it begins. Can you escape from the Mimic? Are you willing to try?
No, so it seems that we're trying. So it seems at some point throughout the game, we have to there's probably gonna be like a chasing scene with the actual Mimic.
Yeah. Then there's 3 days remaining. Who is going to explore Murray's Costume Manor with us?
That's what MCM stands for, Brandon.
Yeah. Murray's Costume Manor. Anyway, so then it says only 2 days until your instincts are your only defense. Can you survive what's coming?
I think that might honestly be an indication for a boss fight.
Nah, the workers the worker be like, I did not sign up for this.
Anyways, the final one is tomorrow it begins your search for answers. What will you find? Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic launches tomorrow. Hope you're ready. It be waiting for you. Clown face. Clown emoji.
Yeah. I think the most interesting one was 2 and 3. Not only did they show off the most behind the actual teaser, but they also had really interesting messages. Only 2 days until your instincts are your only defense. That is honestly cool. And it honestly fits with the teaser we're given, because, like, again, as John as we pointed out, it looks like something is being, like, fallen over. So again, it could be like a boss fight or a specific section throughout the game where we have to, like,
take him down.
Yeah. Again, it's a little unlikely, but it would fit. It would fit.
So what else do we talk about now with the game?
Well, we gotta take a look at number 3 first, because the message throughout number 3, it said explore Murray's costume manner. Was that the first time? Was that the first time we took a look at? Was that the first time we knew of the of Mare's costume manner? Like, did that name reveal come from anyone else?
I think the name reveal was earlier. I believe, yeah, it was revealed much earlier. I think during one of the teasers before, I think it was about a month or two ago.
Might have been, yeah. Now, before we get into there's also one other thing. Jesus Christ, I'm getting sent mimic gifs. Why did I say gifs? Don't ever pronounce it like that, by the way, guys. Don't. It's not Jif. It's not peanut butter.
It's GIF. It's
My
not
name is
GIF
Jeff.
So there's one more thing we should talk about before we get into the last gameplay bits. Every Friday until every Friday before this week, we got little like videos in the form of like analog horror tapes or whatnot.
I don't want to go through with them, but I will explain a little bit.
I think we should. I feel like we should go through them though, because we went through all the other.
You sure?
Yeah. Why?
I will give a little Nah. I'm sure. I'm trying to say something, and I'm stuttering. All
right. I pulled up. I pulled up the. I pulled up the teaser for I pulled up the Steel Studio YouTube channel. I just noticed this. We just noticed this. They're like
the
like
profile.
Everybody.
Their profile's changed to Jackie.
Yeah,
and
everybody's
changed to say 5 Nights.
They're officially ready. They're officially ready for the game.
The devs are all of Steel, including Scott Cawthon, ready to see fans' reactions to digging deep into Murray's costume manner.
Mm-hmm.
I hope we get some Easter eggs.
Yep. Well, we definitely
more
will.
5 Nights at Freddy.
All right. So the first archives, the first of the MCM archives, Stay Up Latte.
Yeah.
You look terrible. I'm exhausted.
I need to rewind.
You look terrible. I'm exhausted. So much to do by morning. I'll never be ready for my big presentation. All I want to do is sleep. Why sleep when you can stay up latte? Stay up late? No, latte. It's new. From Murray's. Try it.
From Murray, so this one of his inventions.
Oh, distinctive taste. Rich and roasted, yet creamy and sweet. Give me more. That's Murray's secret recipe. The Stay Up Latte creates the perfect cup of coffee suited to you, based on your coffee habits.
Yeah, it is.
Better than you do. I am always watching.
It has a mouth.
And learning. How they know they come. How they know they come. How they know they come. How they know they come.
Morning.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, I should probably talk about this. There's a little bits of stuff as it could just go as it goes to black. We got
Okay, it looks like a spray model.
Dolly.
I was about to say that. It looks like Dolly.
Morning. there
I
all
thought it was spring
night?
body.
No. I stayed up.
The ears just give it away.
Okay. After 2 full pots, I'm ready to work. Promotion, here I come! That's the very difference.
Now for reasons that I'll go on to later, this in my opinion looks to be a prototype as to what would later on become the Mimic.
Yeah, this fun. Jeez, what was I gonna say?
At the beginning.
Is that when we're gonna get to see Afton how he became a villain? Like the why was the reason he became a villain?
I'm not sure if we are
Right,
gonna see Afton.
Right.
don't
The only
know.
I still have I still wondering about that guy. Like, why is he doing all this? Like, bro doesn't even have any purpose to tell us.
This
This could actually be like a good thing to tell us like why he's doing all this. You know?
I feel like with Stamp Latte they made it as a reference to coffee, which was one of
Yeah.
Scott's older creations.
Yeah, I really love that. Anyways, archive number 2.
Oh fuck.
Are your clothes creating a catastrophic pile? Is your family distraught by the untidy nature of your house? The solution is here, friends. Murray's Magic Coat Rack. Adjusts for any size of clothing.
What is that?
Jackets, hats, cardigans,
Oh, it's a little
blazers,
hanger
bags,
thing.
shawls, scarves, and more.
Huh?
It'll even
My God,
hold your
guys, I know what it is.
potting pans or your pets.
It's Mr. Hugs. It's Mr. Hugs' lost brother.
Was it walking a dog?
It's able to auto adjust. It's able to auto adjust like the movements.
Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic, and seeing that logo always.
Oh,
too many times already.
It's kind of crazy. Brandon wants to we get to see Mr. Hugs' lost cousin.
Yeah. So the first piece of evidence that we got from the first one was the coffee machine speaking in the previous archive. I know about what was the line? I know about what's good for you more than you do. Was that what it was? Something along those lines. And then this one, it just has a coat rack where it auto adjusts, where it kind of auto adjusts it depending on what you're putting up. That's another piece of evidence of that. Hopefully we'll get more in Cleanovac.
What's the next one?
Are you looking for the perfect vacuum cleaner? There are so many to choose from, but none of them fit every corner of your home. Introducing the brand new revolutionary advancement in vacuum technology, Murray's Marvelous Cleanovac. Never before could a vacuum adjust its size to fit into hard-to-reach places. Patented Murray Tech allows you to clean everything from the biggest messes.
That's 1.0.
No, that's his brother.
It's Mr. Hugs' brother.
Oh right, this takes place in the beginning of the timeline. Stupid.
Yeah. Look at that. It adjusts itself on everything.
So this is Mr. Hugs version 1.
Mom, you won't have to leave the kitchen for the house to be spotless. And your kids will have a friend for life.
Weird, this looks more advanced than the one we got in Pizza Sim.
And make your family a happy
That's
one.
Yeah. That's the most confusing thing about this. This is meant to be the oldest. Oh my god! I didn't notice that. Yeah. Wow, that was.
That looks almost like Glamrock Chica.
Brother, yo, you guys should literally turn the brightness on. You should definitely. What does it look?
That's the duck. I think it was a duck.
Yeah, we don't know the duck character's name, do we?
What does it look like? Imagine it was.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyways, but yeah, more and more evidence pointing out that this could very well be one of the few prototypes of of Murray's big creation. Anyways, for video number 4, I'm hoping
I
this'll
almost fell.
put a.
Bring the magic and whimsy of the Mycelium Men home with you today. It's the new musical Mycelium Men. They repeat any song they hear or anything you say.
Anything you say, anything you say.
You say.
Wasn't it like revealed like in like one of the books that the mimic was meant to be like the mimic was meant to like copy the voices of you. Like
Yeah.
we've seen the mimic like copy voices before, like Gregory and such from Security Breach.
I think the mimic.
And this like the Mycelium Man is just one of Murray's inventions that's able to repeat anything you say. Everything that we almost all of the abilities that we have seen from these inventions of Murray's is all these inventions from Edwin Murray's are all. Most of these are stuff that the mimic is already able to do, which means that it further and further goes on. If it further proves on my points that these can very well be like prototypes. This obviously didn't end up being a prototype. This ended up being a mainstay later on because we ended up seeing characters like these in the gameplay trailer. So yeah, this ended up the ideas from these characters, while they went on to something else, they did end up being a mainstay.
It's like having your very own band or a friend.
Wow!
Collect them all and let them jam. Pretty groovy.
Oh, do we get
Pretty
something else?
groovy.
Oh, yep, there's something there. I think we're gonna slow the video down, though. The back speed, yes, here we go. 0.5.
Groovy.
That was a duck.
Oh,
It looks like a
You
mushroom.
can use your arrow. I think you can use your arrow keys to go back by like a second.
I'm pretty sure it's like the comma and the period button to go frame by frame.
I think I gotta adjust it one more time. I'm able to get it. There we go.
Oh my god! No!
Oh, it's coffee. I think. Is that coffee?
No, it looks like a box.
Yeah, latte.
Latte.
Let me look. No, it looks like a generator. It's that generator you charge from the trailer.
Oh,
I believe
it could be. It could be. Yeah.
Okay, what does
Yeah, it has
latte
the
and Forsaken
circle.
are even based off of?
Stay
Where did it come from?
stay up, latte. This is like the MCM archives is where they originate from.
Yeah, they
Oh.
came from Secret of the Mimics, and they were added just in that game. Well,
As a reference.
Oh.
As a reference.
yeah, as a variant as well. So
Yeah.
technically, a Secret of the Mimic characters in Forsaken they are, but
In the form of a skin, but yeah.
a variant.
A variant, sorry. But yeah, I think that's about it for the MCM archives. As said, as stated for all my points, I think these are all proof of concepts that would eventually end up being in the creation of Mimic.
These were real.
These did end up being real inventions, but the small bits of ideas that were taken from
If you don't know, the biggest theory that seems to be true is Fazbear Entertainment stole the ideas. They stole multiple of Edwin's ideas because Edwin was a contractor. So most of the characters you see in this game might be based off of characters that appear in the future into the previous games, because the previous games take place in after Secret of the Mimics, and Secret of the Mimic is the first thing that happens in the timeline.
Yeah.
But also, it proves Fazbear Entertainment probably, most likely, did steal Edwin Murray's ideas.
Yeah. Okay, but Edwin himself did create the Mimic, right?
Yeah, he did. The Mimic was one of his most.
It doesn't. My point is, it doesn't seem too much of a stretch to believe that he looked back at these creations in order to bring the Mimic to life. It doesn't seem too much of a stretch, is it?
No.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make here. I think generally. I just think in general these are just ideas from Mr. Murray's head that so happened to pop in during the creation of the Mimic. But yeah, moving on to the gameplay trailers. Gameplay teasers, I meant.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay. There's actually a couple more teasers. These were teasers revealed from one of Dawko's live streams.
Charity streams.
Charity streams. But yeah. Which, by the way, he's running his first marathon next year, so yeah, gotta give him support.
I might be able to run in that marathon since it's in Britain.
Ah, yeah. That'll be nice. Anyways, that's besides the point. This is Mr. Helpful. This would later on to become the Helpy we all know and love. So yeah, there's that. Push to talk. There's also some different rooms that I think we're gonna be able to explore later on, like the birthday showroom, the Big Top showroom, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also this other teaser right here. This was the invention that I think we saw in the third archive.
Oh my god, Brandon, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
No, it is the Clino.
We're gonna
this is the Clino vac from.
Ramos, you know what this means, right?
Archive number 3.
We got a little buddy with us. A little friendly one.
Yay! I am genuinely, because I'm wondering how this would work. I'm assuming this could either help us find something, or it could be served as a distraction.
Or we can use him to help us, like if there's like a tiny vent, we could use him to
get in.
Like what's in the vent?
Maybe there wouldn't have been enough of a reason to show this character off individually if they didn't have enough relevance.
Because remember, robots cannot attack each other.
But then again, the same happened with Vanny. Because most of the popular teasers from Security Breach.
But we gotta remember though, the animatronics do not even fight each other, so we could use this character just to help us up. If there's something in the vent.
If there's something in the vent that we can
there's maybe a system, or turn the power generator.
Or just collecting an item, a specific item.
I kind of feel like this will be actually kind of helpful, like a character, a little buddy helping you.
It will be, yeah.
It's like Glamrock Freddy, but this one will be helping you more often.
Well, Glamrock Freddy did as best as he could. In all fairness.
Hey, remember, you don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
So this is why the little one is going to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep us entertained.
Enough stalling. I believe it is time to show off the logo. Now it's best we actually go over like how we were able to get these, because like these videos are currently unlisted from Steelwool Studios. Scott Cawthon himself actually gave off little small teasers. Like he sent them off to like his own Twitter account or something. Does he still use Twitter, or did he switch to Blue Skies?
I think he still uses Twitter, but let's just say not that much.
He shared on social media, like a teaser showcasing a TV, and then at the very end of it, there was always some letters or numbers, being at the very end of the website link. That one as well. Each of these videos do contain a lot of gameplay. So if you want to keep your experience of the game mostly a surprise, we will give you all the chance to click off the video right now if you wish to avoid being spoiled. But if you don't care about it that much, and if you just want to see little bits of gameplay that'll be coming out tomorrow, then by all means sit back and relax.
You guys have 10 seconds. It's already too late.
Like how all videos are just called Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic.
Yeah, because these videos aren't meant to be viewed normally. The chase scene with Jackie.
The music I heard actually is a penguin from this.
The music is very
How did they not grab you? They can just literally grab you.
She's too big.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird one.
Brandon, I think she's going easy on him.
Maybe she's trying to grab the sides to try to push herself towards him.
Well, to be honest with you, she has a long arm, so she's like, she's just grabbing the walls first. She can't.
It's so slow. Oh, how fast is the Mimic?
That ain't no Mimic.
Yeah, Jackie. How fast is Jackie?
Fast enough to cut us off right here.
But she ain't not fast. She's not faster than Foxy the Pirate.
Yep.
That motherfucker is more faster than her.
Alright, trailer number 2. Alright, here we go. This, I believe, is the, this is another chase scene.
Oh, it's the music.
Maestro music, man.
Maestro?
I think it's Maestro. Yeah, because he's big. He's the only big character that's most likely to destroy it.
Oh, God. So yeah, forgive me if this is a bit laggy. Ouch. Yeah, but yeah, we're surrounded by mannequins.
I can't get enough of this high value. I can't get enough of this. So much fun and so
Yeah. Man, this guy's after our ass. This guy's after our ass. Yep.
There was
no mercy. Right.
Seriously thought this was like a Springtrap. Why? FNAF AR is not even canon.
Yeah. Also, that does not look anything like Springtrap.
I don't know why I thought that.
Well, then again, Springtrap has gotten some redesigns.
Is it because like she was moving her body too fast?
No, because he was on fire.
Or did you fall for the...
Wait, that's lava. Is that lava?
Yeah, it's lava.
It could just be
lava.
Yeah. Anyways,
lava,
yeah. Dolly's just.
Oh.
Now. I just recently figured out what we're supposed to do. That little area right there. We're supposed to go over.
Gorge.
If it can stop lagging, we're supposed to go right there. In order to escape.
Is the Mimic wearing that?
No.
Project, what do you think?
I'm interested.
We don't even know we don't even know, Brandon, what the Mimic wears. But we know that the Mimic's an idiot, and bro just killed all his friends. No wonder he's all by himself.
God damn.
50 years later. 50 years later, he lost everything.
So, yeah, I think that's about it.
The question, but bro lost everything 50 years later.
Yep, yeah, they did. Anyways, I think that's about it in terms of what we can cover. In short, I'm really looking forward to this game. How about you guys?
I'm excited too. I'm looking forward too. What about you, Brandon?
Yeah!
That answers your question.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought there was a monster coming to my bed. Oh, scary.
Anyways, but yeah, at the time of this recording, it's been like almost an entire day since we've received those 3 videos showcasing the gameplay. In terms of escape routes, there was a viewable lever like in the room that Jackie was in before she jump scared us, and then there was obviously that little pathway before Dolly could get us.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of escaping Music Man, I don't know. Like, I don't know, climbing over I don't know, like, are you supposed to, like, climb over are you supposed to climb over all that stuff to get to the stairs, or do you just fall back?
We all fall back.
Anyways, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please go follow John Mendoza, Brandon Monster, and Project Power. As soon as tomorrow comes by, I will leave a link to Project's Twitch, so you all can watch him play the Secret of the Mimic. In terms of when I will play it, probably not during this month, because I got some other things to do, like Deltarune, which I'm planning to do this Sunday, by the way, like the Deltarune live stream. But yeah. Thank you all for your support and love, and we'll see you all next time.